नमस्ते, ओम नमः शिवाय. कैसे हैं आप सब? So today's live session is about शक्ति साधना Q&A. हमने बताया था आपको कि क्वेश्चन आंसर्स होंगे शक्ति साधना के बारे में. So I welcome the man from the beyond who's going to lead you to this journey of शक्ति साधना. तो जैसे मैंने आप लोगों से पूछा था आपको क्या जानना है, क्या क्वेश्चंस हैं, तो आप लोगों ने मुझे एक बहुत सारे, देखिए इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस आए हैं मेरे पास. एक एक करके लेते हैं एंड अगर रोल ओवर करना पड़ा तो डेफिनेटली विल रोल ओवर टू दैट आल्सो. शुड वी वेट फॉर पीपल टू जॉइन इन बिकॉज काफ़ी लोग.
We can start.
We can start. Okay, that's wonderful. I would just वो जो नीचे वो शक्ति साधना वो आ जाना चाहिए, वो बैनर नहीं आ रहा है.
बाद में.
प्लीज हैव दैट ऑन बिकॉज लोगों को जरा उनके क्वेश्चंस भी आ जाएंगे ना. कैन वी हैव दैट ऑन इफ पॉसिबल?
I don't see.
I'll ask the tech team to do it. If the tech team can can you just help us to get the banner on Ppureenergy.com and with the number, please, so that people can connect to us. I'm just asking the tech team to do it. If you have someone around that side. So
It's okay.
the whole session will be in English and Hindi. इंग्लिश और हिंदी में होगा, तो आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिए कि हम जो बियॉन्ड मेडिटेशन, सबसे पहला सवाल जो मुझे आया है विरल जी, वो है कि ये बियॉन्ड मेडिटेशन क्या है. आज तक हमने मेडिटेशन सुना है, हमने डीप मेडिटेशन सुना है, हमने थीटा मेडिटेशन सुना है. व्हाट इज बियॉन्ड मेडिटेशन? इज इट अ न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट? ये कॉन्सेप्ट है कि ये आपको चैनल हुआ है? बहुत सारे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आए हैं, तो प्लीज एलैबोरेट ऑन व्हाट इज दिस बियॉन्ड मेडिटेशन.
See, there are a couple of things that we need to understand when we talk about beyond. So the first point of the beyond is that right now, wherever you are sitting in a room. Okay? You are sitting in a room and listening to this conversation of mine. Everything is out of this room is beyond you, beyond the room. Okay? That means the beyond this, whatever the office or the residence or whatever you are. And then there is a building. There is a beyond building. Everything is covered in beyond. Now, there is a beyond city. So everything outside the city is covered. There is a beyond state and beyond the country and beyond the continent and beyond the earth. And the beyond goes up to the universe. So we perceive that the universe is an end, but there is an unseen universe, which we call a beyond universe. And that unseen universe is upgraded energies are there. Like you graduate, for then the SSC becomes very easy for you. Or for the person of SSC or the matriculate, the syllables of the first and second standard seems to be very easy. Likewise, if you work with the energies of the beyond, that means you are working with the energies beyond cosmology and the cosmic realms. That is the energies of the 5 elements. And the universe is consisting of energies of the 5 elements. When we say beyond, that means beyond the energies of 5 elements. Our soul is also from the beyond. That is, our soul is also from the energies of the 5 elements. So there is a realm beyond 5 elements. We tap into that energy and we work with those energies. That is what we call beyond energies. In the simple terminology. In a complex terminology, the universe is consisting of 2 major energies in matter, that is dark energy and dark matter. Dark energy and the dark matter together consist of 96% of the universal energies. So when we talk about the energies from the beyond, we talk beyond this dark energy and dark matter, which is a very profound energy. So anything that we need to expedite or accelerate in the process of doing what we are doing, we invite the energies from the beyond, and that works like a supersonic speed. And that is why we say beyond meditation.
ओके, आई नीड अ स्मॉल फेवर फ्रॉम यू। हमारे कुछ हिंदी भाषीय दर्शक भी हैं, जस्ट इसको ब्रीफ में हिंदी में भी बता दीजिए प्लीज, सो इट्स
जी
इजियर फॉर देम टू अंडरस्टैंड आल्सो।
जी, जब हम बियॉन्ड की
बियॉन्ड
बात करते हैं,
कम्युनिकेशन,
बाहर की, यानी एक रूम के बाहर की बात, एक रूम से बाहर, एक इमारत के बाहर, एक सिटी के बाहर, एक स्टेट के बाहर, एक कंट्री के बाहर, एक गैलेक्सी के बाहर, एक पृथ्वी के बाहर, गैलेक्सी के बाहर, ब्रह्मांड के बाहर की शक्ति। ब्रह्मांड के बाहर की शक्ति का मतलब है कि 5 तत्वों से बाहर की शक्ति। हमारा सोल भी 5 तत्वों के बाहर से बना है। तो यहाँ पे जो भी चल रहा है वो एनर्जीज आती है 5 तत्वों के बाहर की एनर्जीज से। 5 तत्वों को कंट्रोल करना बहुत आसान होता है। इसीलिए जैसे स्टडीज में 10वीं स्टैंडर्ड में जाने के बाद फर्स्ट और सेकंड स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस बहुत आसान लगता है, ऐसे बाहर की एनर्जी से जब इस 5 एलिमेंट्स की एनर्जी से हम काम करते हैं तो बहुत स्पीडीली, बहुत एक्सेलरेट होकर काम करते हैं। इसीलिए उसे बियॉन्ड मेडिटेशन हम कहते हैं।
देयर इज सम लाइफ। ओके सर, एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट प्रश्न है, सारे प्रश्न इम्पोर्टेंट ही हैं, बट वन पर्सन हैज आस्क्ड मी दैट यू से that you will ये शक्ति साधना से will be able to you will be able to give them a practical technique to bring powers from the beyond। मतलब आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि आप ये वाले जो हम प्रोसेस करते हैं इससे, मतलब ये प्रैक्टिकल टेक्निक होगा। प्रैक्टिकल टेक्निक इन द सेंस क्या एग्जैक्टली, और ये पावर्स आप बियॉन्ड से, आई मीन हाउ विल यू बी transferring it to them, how will they use it?
देखो, ट्रांसफर करने के लिए तो मेरे गुरुजी ने मुझे जो पावर्स दिए हैं, मुझे बियॉन्ड की एनर्जी से कनेक्ट करवाया है। उस बियॉन्ड की एनर्जी से कनेक्ट करवाने के बाद हम आपको उस शक्ति से कनेक्ट करवाते हैं जिससे ये एक्टिवेट होता है। सो व्हाट वी डू इज वी इनिशिएट द प्रोसेस विथ यू, वी एक्टिवेट दिस प्रोसेस। श्रीविद्या, श्रीविद्या,
Yeah.
So we activate this process to you. Can you focus? Yeah.
Sir,
So
यहाँ पे
we activate the process for you, and thus activation creates this the entire process that you have to experience it. Shakti Sadhana is more to do with 2 things. First of all, it is energy from beyond. You get a first-hand experience of this energy. ये सब सोचने की बात नहीं, करने की बात है। जहां सुनने से, समझने से ज्यादा अनुभव करने से पता चलता है कि बियॉन्ड की एनर्जीज क्या है, कैसी है और कैसे ऑपरेट करती है। हम अपने सारे प्रोग्राम्स में बियॉन्ड की एनर्जीज को यूज करते हैं। अब यहां पे हमने मेडिटेशन को बियॉन्ड की एनर्जीज से कनेक्ट किया है। अब जब मेडिटेशन करना यानी क्या करना, उसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे, कैसे एक्टिवेट करते हैं। तो बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द शक्ति साधना इज, यहां यानी कि पृथ्वी में ह्यूमन बींग्स को चलने के लिए, ऑपरेट होने के लिए बेसिक उसकी ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है 7 चक्रास की। तो यहां पे हम 7 + 2 9 चक्रास को बियॉन्ड की एनर्जी से इस तरह एक्टिवेट करते हैं कि वो एनर्जीज कंप्लीटली आप चैनलाइज कर सको, आप यूटिलाइज कर सको, और वो एनर्जीज ऐसी है जिसे ऑटो में चलती है। आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, आपको जो प्रोसेस दिया जाता है उसे सिर्फ फॉलो करना है। उस प्रोसेस को फॉलो करके आपका जीवन बहुत वेरी फास्ट पेस में चेंज होगा। आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस से आपको पता चलेगा चेंज होता है। अब चेंज की जब बात करते हैं तो पीपल हैव द परसेप्शंस, लोगों के मन में धारणा होती है कि मेरी विश लिस्ट पूरी हो जाएगी, मेरी इच्छाएं पूरी हो जाएगी, मुझे जो चाहिए वो मिल जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है। आप कोई भी टेक्निक इस्तेमाल कर लो, कुछ भी कर लो, ये भ्रांति है। आपकी इच्छा से ज्यादा कुछ आपको मिल सकता है, क्योंकि आपकी इच्छा आपके अहंकार ने, आपकी ईगो ने डिजाइन की है, और आपको चाहिए आपके आत्मा ने जो चाहा है वो आपको मिले। तो यहाँ वो बहुत तेजी से मिलने लगता है। अब आज ही दोपहर को हम बात कर रहे थे, वी वर बीन टॉकिंग विद अबाउट सम प्रोसेस दैट वी गिव इन द दिव्य शक्ति। सो बंदे ने दिव्य शक्ति प्रोसेस किया. He said, I was in a financial difficulty, after some time. So I felt why this process is not working. But suddenly after some time, his wife got a flat worth 1 crore as a gift from the uncle. Now for that, what have you done? Nothing. So what you need, what you want, that this energy knows better than you. Your soul knows better than you. So your soul comes in the forefront and start operating and giving you things, and it keeps the ego in the back seat.
Okay. Here you have somebody has asked me that you have said that this program gives you some prayers. So prayers तो सभी लोग करते हैं. So what is different about this?
See, यहाँ प्रेयर्स किसके लिए करनी है वो इम्पोर्टेंट है, और जब खुद के लिए प्रेयर्स करनी है तो क्या प्रेयर्स करनी है. ये प्रेयर्स मैंने डिजाइन नहीं की है, ये प्रेयर्स में माध्यम हूं आत्मा को, सोल को अपग्रेड करने के लिए, आपके जीवन के स्तर को कंप्लीटली बदलने के लिए. आप एक स्तर पे ऑपरेट कर रहे हो, उससे आपको मल्टीपल लेयर्स ऊपर जाके ऑपरेट करना है, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा. सो उसके लिए ये प्रेयर्स बनाई है.
You have also said that there is some sutras that you will be giving. So, and something you mentioning like एक बंदे ने पूछा है कि कुछ cultivate हम we will be able to get into deeper state and we'll be able to derive benefits uh, like with prayers and sutras. His question is, how is it possible?
देखिए, प्रेयर्स का पावर्स हमने बहुत अंडर एस्टिमेट किया है एज ए ह्यूमंस. ओके, so there is a scientific techniques that I have used in applying the prayers. It's not the what you pray also, it is that how you pray and what is that you do, and how does it impact on your life. That you have to focus. When you do these prayers for a prescribed time and in a specific time in a day, how does it change your reality? That needs to be experienced. Sutras are the life has deteriorated to a very great extent currently. To uplift the life, all that we have applied a scientific technique to activate the brain and the energies so that you attain the maximum benefit by just following the path. So sutras are the path. Okay. So we have to put the life in auto mode. So imagine that your car has no driver and you set with this 9 sutras and you relax at the pillion rider, or you sit at the side of the car and the steering is in the and entire driving is on auto mode, and that's how your car will navigate and take you to the destination. This is possible only and only if you give the direction to the driver. 9 sutras is the direction to your life. We emphasize and focus on setting the goals. So this is your the goals that you want to achieve. These are your drivers, whichever goals that you plan to achieve. Now you apply this technique, two techniques with the meditation. So threefold aspect that we have covered. Trinity aspect we call. So in that Trinity, the speed at which things happens is so accelerated and fast. Working on the 9 chakras will propel you into the future that you desire, or even faster and the better. What is the ultimate objective that you are attending and achieving? Is that you need a calmness. You need the peace within. Whatever you attend or you achieve, the inner peace is most important. And that is what this sadhana, this meditation thrives at. This meditation process, or this is sadhana, what I called. I differentiate meditation and sadhana. So the meditation is we will talk about in the next question that you may have.
Yeah. I have another question. We had been circulating this post. So there are many questions that people have asked about the whole thing that we have written. तो इन्होंने पूछा है कि you're going to invoke Shakti to transcend beyond the universal energy. So what does this mean? How do you comprehend this? Because if you say invoke Shakti to transcend beyond the universal energies, मतलब आप कहाँ ले जाना चाह रहे हो?
वापस बहुत सिंपली मैं इस बात को समझाने की कोशिश करूंगा. मैं कहता हूं कोशिश करूंगा कि कुछ समझाना मुश्किल है, अनुभव करना आसान है. If you tell me, make me experience, it is easier for me. When you say explain it, your mind may not be able to perceive it. But I will make an attempt to just simplify this process. Shakti is what?
Energy.
Shakti क्या होती है? Used energy is energy. Energy which is being utilized becomes the power. शक्ति बनती है वो. तो यूज्ड एनर्जी से पेट्रोल है, ठीक है, वो एनर्जी है. जब उसको कार में डाल के आप यूज करते हो और वो पावर बनता है, तब कार को मूवमेंट आती है. सो यहां पे व्हाट वी डू इज वी ट्रांसफॉर्म द एनर्जी इनटू द शक्ति, and this Shakti will propel you beyond the universe and transcend you. Once you connect to the energies of the beyond, all that you do in this life, in this cosmology, is very simple and very easy. The basic is to controlling the 5 elements, working beyond the 5 elements. Once you control the 5 elements and you work beyond the elements, you are in the state of Shiva. Once you gather the power, Shiva is an energy transformer. He is not the energy destructor. That's a wrong perception. So once you have that power, you also have the power of Brahma and Mahesh, or Vishnu.
Okay. So again, here you have mentioned, or we have mentioned rather, that we empower, balance, and activate the 9 chakras. आपने कुछ चीजें बताई थी उसके बारे में. To new heights. What do you actually mean by empower, balance, activate your 9 chakras to new heights? This is something very new to people, and they need to understand in an elaborate way.
You know about 7 chakras, correct? Let's talk about operating of the 7 chakras. 7 chakras are actually the 7 glands which is situated in your body. So there is a center. Now anatomically, if you operate and try to find out, is there any place? There is no place as such. So the glands are the key. So when you focus on this gland, gland secretes something and it keeps the balance of the body. Imagine the thyroid gland. So if thyroid gland is in imbalance, either you become very thin or you become very fat. Correct, depending on how the balance of the thyroid is. Now, when we say 9 chakras, that means we have one chakra which is an Earth star chakra that keeps your entire energy grounded. At the same time, why do we need the grounding energies? We need grounding energies to manifest things faster in this universe. Why do we need the soul star energy? That is the 9th chakra. We need the soul power also. So the blend of the soul power and these two with the energies of the beyond, where the balance of these chakras that we do on an everyday basis is so automatic, so fast, and the once you get tuned into this energy, you require some tuning. So before we start playing any instrument, we tune the tones. Likewise, we tune our body energies with these chakras. But with the traditional system, what happens is the tuning requires to be done more and more often. And it gets affected by the thoughts, by the emotions, by the external forces of the energies, or some other external factors. With this, the balance happens very quickly, the faster. Now, you in the Shakti Sadhana gives them the one chant from the beyond. By chanting it only once they chant, only once in a day, automatically their energies get balanced. And that we make them experience there. And we instrumentally show to them that how does this works. So that is where we say that when you work with 9 chakras and the energies of the beyond, the balance comes much faster and quicker without having more of an external effect that you know shifts the pendulum of the energies quite often. Here it is much stable, much centered.
Yes. Um, um, People who are watching us, you can, yes, post your questions here too. Some have been posting the questions on the WhatsApp. You can post these questions here. We will be having a couple of more live sessions. I would just want to inform you that this is going to be another 7 minutes. So you can just message your questions. I have a couple of more questions. So in this episode, I'm going to take one or two more questions. So this person is saying that you say increase your focus, keep your energy balanced, and he's put it in inverted commas, saying you have mentioned that the man from the beyond, that is the mystic, will release, help us to release karmic patterns. Is this all for real? Is it possible? क्या ऐसा हो सकता है कि मैं अपने कार्मिक जो मेरे पैटर्न्स हैं, मेरे डीएनए पैटर्न्स हैं, क्या मैं उससे मुक्ति पा सकता हूँ? क्या इसके बाद मेरी लाइफ में जो चेंजेस, जो अब तक मैं परेशानियों से जूझ रहा था, क्या वो शिफ्ट हो सकता है? क्या मेरे कार्मिक यानी पितृदोष भी क्या इससे निकल सकता है? दिस इज अ कपल ऑफ टू मेनी क्वेश्चंस टुगेदर.
I don't mind answering too many questions, but आपने जो जो मैंने क्लेम किया है कि आपको ये मिलेगा, उसका स्कोप एक्सपांड कर दिया है. इस क्वेश्चन में डीएनए मैंने कवर नहीं किया है.
कार्मिक पैटर्न्स का मतलब सर बहुत लोगों को एक देयर इज अ मिसकंसेप्शन दैट पीपल थिंक कार्मिक पैटर्न्स का मतलब डीएनए पैटर्न्स भी हैं, बिकॉज people feel that karmic patterns are connected to your DNA makeup.
Increase your focus पहला है. तो मैं
Increase
आपको
your
I'm just
focus.
giving you one simple example. Many of you must have experience of driving the car or being in any vehicle where somebody is driving, right? So when you are in that position, what happens? The person has to have the control of the steering in a very alert and the focused way. In the life also, what we need is alertness and focus. Our focus tend to deviate from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other. The span of the focus that we require is not there. Like if you are studying and you are reminded of some of the favorite movie that you want to see, and you start watching some web series or a movie, so you are deviating your focus. What you require is the increased level of the focus in doing whatever you are doing. That is what the achievement from this process of Shakti Sadhana. The second is you require the energy balance. In doing the energy balance, it is a very minimal effort that you have to put. So it is like walking on the a string. In the walking the string, what is important is the balance. This gives you the position and the power of balance. So your energies are completely aligned. Okay? Here in this, we don't follow the structure of upward to downward to upward of activating these chakras. We retune the chakras with a different set. And that is where the crux is, where the balance comes very quickly to you. The third is the karmic pattern. Let me explain karmic pattern in a very simple. I have not said karma. I have said karmic pattern.
Okay, so there's a small little misunderstanding here. I hope you guys please listen to the section very carefully. Um, it is releasing your karmic pattern. So now we'll listen to the explanation.
So you have been carrying patterns, not from this life, from previous lives, or many of the previous lives. And you are living those patterns in this life. You need to overcome those patterns, to be free of them. And this process helps you to release it faster and easier. It is not that you have to go through that karmic pattern or karmic outcome without getting into that outcome. You overcome that.
Okay, you mean to say you go
Means.
around it, not you don't have to go through it.
You go around it, you don't have to go through it. But still, to give you an example of what it is. Somebody has a pattern. Okay? Take an example of the pattern that comes to my mind as such that we have identified a pattern with somebody, okay, that in some of his lifetime he has experienced being in a very low position, and this lifetime also he is experiencing that in spite of everything, the position that he is a very low position in spite of the powers, in spite of the
The
stature or
dynamism that he
status.
has.
The status, the internally the power that is felt is very low. Now what
You mean to
happens?
say he feels overpowered all the time?
What happens if he has to go through it? So he has to go through this experience, and we never know whether he will be able to go through the experience in this life or he may have to carry it into the other life. So I have met with the people who have experienced this pattern over number of years, like decades. 10, 20, 30 years. With certain other processes, we help them to overcome this pattern. So they don't have to experience like 30 years. In just few months that they overcome this pattern without going through it. And that is what I mean by karmic patterns. Karmic patterns are the experiences of the soul that the soul is designed to live in. So we don't allow that soul to go through it, a painful process. We just jump over it. And that is where you achieve more effortless achievement that happens. We see, I give you a very simple example. Very simple example.
There is a continuation for this. Your network is a little low. We could not hear you.
Can I complete?
We cannot hear you.
Now can you?
Uh, it's breaking. Can you come in?
Yes, my network, there is no problem. Just listen to me, you will get it. See, today you look at all around where there are children and there are parents. The parents will always teach children that reward and punishment system. Teachers will always teach them the reward and punishment system. To get something, you have to do something. That is a belief imbibed in every one of us. Now, I say, when you work with the soul and the beyond energies, you don't have to do things to get. You are already qualified and you can get things without any efforts. And that is what you have, that power within you. We make you experience those powers. That is where the difference of any other form of the meditation, any other form of the technique, and the energies from the beyond.
Okay. There is an interception question out here. Mr. Rajiv has just posted a question to me. He says you were talking about releasing karmic patterns. So won't you interfere? Won't he interfere in the journey of his soul?
Nobody is interfering journey of anybody. It is your own journey that you accelerate. You suppose that you decide to travel by the car to Delhi. Instead of that, you decide to travel by air. So it's your decision of taking what kind of journey you are taking. There is no interference.
So you mean to say that, as we always been talking, like there is, I mean, your choice decides how you move in this journey with the blueprint that you have of your life, isn't it?
You gain the experience. It is not that you don't gain the experience. Your soul completes the lesson. I'm not jumping any class here. In this process, no class is jumped. You go through, but you don't have to go through for the entire year. You complete the syllable in one day. How about that?
That's beautiful. So Rajiv ji, I think we answered your question. You don't skip the syllabus. You're not doing we are not doing a rapid fire thing. It's like you're not skipping anything, but you're doing it in a process with a little ease. Like as always, he says that he makes things simple and easy so that this helps you to move in your journey. So we're not interfering, you are not interfering in the journey of your soul, which you have decided. This is just expediting your own journey because you've already learned it. Like you won't be learning, class one again and again. So that's how I think this is what I could interpret for you. If I'm wrong, you can please explain it.
Perfect.
Thank you. We have a couple of 7 to 10 questions more. So I guess we would take this in the next episode. So, people, you can still post in your questions. You have our link. If you have not joined the group of Shakti Sadhana, you can join the group. The number will flash here. You can WhatsApp us on 703-901-1755. We'll try and put it over here. Okay. 703-901-1755 is the number. Please share your
Repeat
questions.
the number. Repeat the number. 703.
703-901-1755.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. 703
901-1755.
901.
1755. You can post in your questions here. Archana, Shweta, Shalini, Jagdish. We will be taking your questions in the next episode because today, this, we have the next episode. We'll just announce it. When is the next episode? When do you like? When is the next Shakti Sadhana Q&A?
We
Do
will
you
have
want
it
to share the secret to them?
day after.
Or you want to share the secret to them? There are so many questions. There are questions pouring. Actually, Shakti
Can you
Sadhana is
repeat? Can you repeat the number, please? 703.
703-901-1755. This is an official contact number of Ppureenergy. You can connect to us on 703-901-1755. You can share in your questions. As I told, Archana, Shweta, Shalini, Jagdish, and who's this? Okay, Anjali. Yes, we will take up this question in the next episode. You can definitely post in your questions over here. I hope you had a great session and you enjoyed the whole explanation because there was a lot of queries and mysticism about what is Shakti Sadhana. इसको हम साधेंगे कैसे इसको हम कैसे कर सकते हैं what is the possibility can we tell them about can I tell them about Shakti Sadhana which is happening in Mumbai for all those curious people. Shakti Sadhana is going to happen in Mumbai on 25th March, and Shakti Sadhana is happening in Hyderabad on 2nd April. Details will be shared to you. All you need to do is just ask on this number to join the group. We will add you to the Shakti Sadhana interested group, and we can have we also have discussions and polls over there. So you're going to enjoy the whole process till till you become a Shakti sadhak. The whole process is going to be very beautiful and very interesting. There's a lot of things that is going to happen in the group. So join us. Have a pleasant evening. Have a pleasant day ahead. आप जब भी ये वीडियो देखें आपका दिन मैजिकल शुभ और ब्यूटीफुल हो. Thank you very much for joining us in today's live session. Thank you.